everyone, I am Lynn, and today we're going to explore the mystery of the Flannan Isle Lighthouse. Apparently people just disappeared and nobody can understand why. Please go and hit the like button before we get started here. It really does help me out. Okay, so let's get to my response here with this Flannan Isle Lighthouse. So there were these guys, they're on this lighthouse, and a lot of wind, a lot of things going on. They leave these notations in the logbook and they're praying. Like they don't really know what's happening, but it's nothing like they've experienced before. That's a little bit of the story of what this is. And then when the new ship of people came to relieve them of their duty and switch off to the different shift, these guys are gone. So when I focused on this topic, the thing that I heard first was there was a calm before the storm. And we hear that phrase a lot. I think it's very relevant in explaining what's going on here. And I understand, like I had said, that there's winds and these storms that were super concerning prior to the disappearance of these men, but there was a logbook entry stating that they had passed. So whatever they had experienced, whatever they were praying for and hoping to get through, they did. These concerning storms were so bad that, like I said, they were praying to God to get through it, and they felt like God heard them and that everything was right in the world. They were relieved. They felt totally safe. And then I get that that's when it got really strange. So you have this event, you have these guys praying, you have them finally these thinking, hey, the worst is over, we're done, we escaped this, we can finish our day out and we'll have relief on the way. But I got that what happened was they just thought that they had passed. There was this stillness and they were going about the routine. They were relaxed and just enjoying being in the moment of it and being relieved that all this was over. And then all of a sudden they heard this huge crash of some kind. And when I heard it in my mind, it sounded like a ship or a boat crashing against some rocky shoreline. And it reminded me of a wood boat. Like if you had a wood boat and it just came slamming across the rocky shore, that's what it sounded like. And so the men went out to the shore to explore. And it looks like they thought it may have been a boat or someone in distress that may have needed help. They didn't know what was going on. Maybe it was the after effect of some storm out at sea. They didn't know. And then out of nowhere, as they're standing on this shoreline, there was a huge wave. I wouldn't call it a tsunami, but if you're standing there and seeing it coming at you, you definitely felt like it was. And it may as well have been because of how enormous this wave was. And it basically washed over where they were and it pulled them to sea. And there was no real way to escape it. At this point, they were just at the mercy of the sea and the natural elements that were there. And they perished in this really horrible, unexpected event. And I get that's what happened. And that is why everything was left in disarray. Everything looked like they had just been, zapped away from this island. Food on the table, things left undone because they went to the rescue of what they thought was someone in peril at the shoreline. And the end result was they got washed away as well. And that's all I have for this reading. If you've ever heard anything about this mystery, maybe you're a history person and you've studied it, you have something to add, by all means, please do so. I love the sharing and what we learn from each other. So I will leave you with that. Again, I am Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thank you. Bye.